to my channel. So for today I thought I would do a get ready with me like spring edition. Obviously I'm not going anywhere, I'm not leaving the house, but I thought I'd do like a nice like warm purple look. So we'll see what I come up with. I have a few palettes that I'm going to be playing with. Don't forget to subscribe down below if you haven't already, and let's get right into the video. Okay, so I'm going to get started with my eyes. I'm going to prime with the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Eyeshadow Primer. Okay, I'm just going to set that with the KKW Beauty Brighten Powder. This one is in shade number 3. Okay. So let's get started with the eyeshadow. I have all my clean brushes here. Don't we just love clean, fresh brushes? So I think I'm going to start with this one from Morphe. I've barely even used it. So I'm going to start out with the shade Chanel up here and put that all over my crease with a fluffy brush. Okay, next I'm going with the Urban Decay palette, and I'm going to take this shade and put it right in my crease with that same brush. And then I'm going to go back to the Morphe and Jeffree palette and take Boss Angeles. I'm just going to take some in a more precise fluffy brush. This one's from Kylie Cosmetics. And I'm going to focus this just on my outer crease here and dragging whatever's left into the rest of my crease. Okay, now I'm going to take a clean, fluffy brush. This one is T59 from the Makeup Shack. Without any product, I'm just going to blend out these edges right here so we don't have a harsh look. Okay, now for the lid, I think I'm going to put this purple shade called Pink Fleet. It's like a purple. I don't know why it's called Pink Fleet, this one right here. And I'm going to take this with a flat brush. This one is Morphe and Jaclyn Hill 41. This one's my favorite brush to pack on lid shades. Ooh, that looks pigmented. I'm gonna see how, oh, that looks so pretty. Okay, that looks nice. Okay, that color actually turned really pretty. I'm gonna go with that same Kylie brush that had that product without any extra product. And I'm just gonna blend out right here the edges where the colors meet. Kind of blending it inwards this way, like towards my nose, so it kind of seems more seamless. Now I'm just going in with my first shade that I used, Chanel from the Jeffree and Morphe palette, with the same brush that we were using at first, and I'm just blending some of that into up to my brow bone, I guess. Okay, and then I'm going in back with the purple shade. I'm just gonna spray my brush a little bit. I'm gonna use some Smashbox primer water. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so next I'm going to add, I already did it to the side, but I need to add a little bit more and blend it out a little bit better. I'm going to add some liquid eyeshadow shimmer, whatever. This one's the Cover FX Shimmer Veil in the shade Amethyst. It's a really pretty purple, like reflective purple. I'm just going to place this kind of everywhere, and then we can go through and blend it if we need to, perfect it wherever there's more. Okay, next I'm going to take this really small fluffy brush from the Jaclyn and Morphe collab. This one is shade 40, and I am going to take the Born to Run palette in the shade Baja, again, this one right here. I'm going to take this in this brush to blend out the edges right here. You kind of just have to keep adding some and keep blending back and forth until you get the blend that you want. Okay, I'm going to take some of the purple that we used on our lid, because I really like that color. And I'm just going to kind of pop it right on the edge right here. Okay, now I'm going to use my favorite liner. This one's the CoverGirl. What is this called? It has like a name, but it doesn't say it on the thing. I think it says it on the packaging. It's just their matte black liquid eyeshadow, and I'm gonna do a dramatic wing. Remember to not breathe during this process, please and thank you. Okay, so for lashes, I'm gonna do my favorite lashes, the BH Cosmetics D302. I'm just drying the lash glue off to the side. So I'm using the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive. This is the one that I always use. So while those dry, I'm gonna do a quick coat of mascara. I'm gonna curl my lashes and then apply the ColourPop volumizing mascara in the color black. So I like to let the lash glue get really tacky so it just pops on better when I try to put them on. So I'm going to start prepping the skin. I'm going to use my Garnier Skin Active Moisture Rescue Gel Moisturizer. Just going to put a little bit of this all over my face. Okay, and then for primer, I'm going to use the Catrice Keep Me Matte Primer. It looks like this. It's supposed to help keep you matte and also refined. And also minimize the appearance of your pores. I don't know what I'm saying. So now while my primer is sinking in, I'm going to apply my lashes. And I always use an eyelash brow tweezer for this. And I just pick up my lash. You also can't breathe during this. Okay guys, so I'm gonna move on to the face. Let me fix my hair so it's not in the way. I'm gonna move on to the foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and use NYX Born to Glow Naturally Radiant Foundation. I do have oily skin, but this doesn't like make me look shiny and like greasy basically. So I like this one. This one's in the shade Medium Olive. I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild sponge to blend this out today.
Like once it really sets in, I think it might be a little too dark for me. Like right now, it looks like it's the perfect shade. And then if you have dark skin, I think you'll really enjoy it. Because it is a good, like, medium, like pressure, like full on, like just full medium. And you can also go with that, but I think one layer is fine, especially like it sets in.
This lighting sucks, and I wish you guys could really see this in person because the color is just off. It makes me look a little bit like gray and like, I don't know, ashy maybe? I don't know. But we're just gonna keep moving. We'll brighten up with the concealer. So moving on to the concealer, I'm gonna use the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Infinite Longwear Concealer. It's supposed to be crease proof, 16-hour wear. I have mine in the shade C7. Their shades are a little bit different because I have the other two, like the regular one and then the hydrating one. And this one seems to be way lighter than the other ones. Like I have the other ones in the C7 as well. And they're darker. This one is light. Okay, I'm gonna move on to set my under eyes and the rest of my face. So to set my under eyes, I'm using that same KKW powder. The brightening powder in number 3 with a fluffy brush. My favorite one is the Essence brightening powder because it still brightens you up without making you look crazy like under the eyes. But this is extra out there, like super brightening. So just use a little bit of it. It is a nice powder, but just you have to be careful with how much you use. And then for the rest of my face, I'm gonna use the Jeffree Star Cosmetics powder in beige. This one has a really strong scent, but I have it, so I'm trying to use it up. Like, it literally smells like candy. I'm gonna go on with bronzer, and I'm gonna use the NYX matte bronzer. Looks like this. This one's in the shade medium. I could have probably gone with the shade light, because it is very intense. Okay, with the same bronzer, I'm gonna go in with a more precise, smaller brush. So next, I'm gonna go ahead and put some blush on. Since I'm doing like, we got this whole dramatic, colorful look going on, I'm gonna do a very natural blush. This one is from Wet n Wild in the shade Nudist Society. I'm gonna take my Real Techniques fluffy blush brush. I don't know what I'm saying. Next, highlight. I'm gonna go in with the Makeup Revolution what is this called? Highlighter Reloaded in the shade Raise the Bar. Looks like this. I'm taking my ColourPop highlighter brush. Put the brightness down so you guys can see the glow. Now that we are super glowy, I'm going to take my favorite fluffy brush to blend out everything. This one is just the Real Techniques multitask brush. And I literally just take this kind of all over my face, especially where I put my bronzer, and blend everything out. This is just to make sure that I don't have any harsh lines, nothing's too intense on the face, and everything's blended out really seamlessly together. And then I'll go over my highlight because obviously we go a little bit crazy with the highlight. Okay, and now I'm gonna go ahead and finish my lower lash line. So I think I'm just gonna take the same 3 shades that I used in my crease, and I like to go with a little bullet brush like this one. This one's from the Jeffree Star and Morphe collab in the number 13. I'm gonna take the first shade, Chanel. Literally, we're gonna do the exact same thing we did to the top of the lid. If you just want something minimal, you could just leave it. You could just leave it as it is with just the one color. But since we have a lot going on in the lid, I want to make sure it's evened out. And I'm gonna go on. Actually, I'm gonna switch palettes. So I'm gonna go on to the next shade, Baja, from the Born to Run palette. Such a pretty shade. And we're just gonna blend this everywhere. Next, the other color in the Jeffree palette. This one in Los Angeles. We'll see how this goes. I'm gonna add some purple just kind of everywhere. I really like this purple shade. Okay, now I'm gonna follow up with a quick coat of that ColourPop mascara on my lower lashes. Okay, I'm gonna move on to lips. I honestly don't know. Okay, obviously I'm gonna do a nude because we got a lot going on. Let me see me choosing between all my lip liners that look the same. No, I'll do a little bit darker. I'm gonna use Keep It Spicy from LA Girl. This is their Ultimate Intense Stay Auto Lip Liner. Okay, and then for lips, I'm gonna use the Dainty Days lip shade in the NYX Suede collection. What is this called? Just NYX? Yeah, NYX Suede Matte Lipstick. Pretty nude. That's really pretty. I think I'm gonna add some Milani Amore Shine Liquid Lip Color. This one's in the shade Charming. I've never used it, so this could be really bad. Minty. It's like a plumping gloss. Forgot that we haven't set our makeup, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the last step. I'm gonna set with Ofra's Makeup Fixer. I think this is a rose water one. I've used it like 3 times, I think. And that is it for this makeup look, you guys. I loved how it turns out, and it's honestly, obviously out of my comfort zone. I always do super simple brown oranges, like really warm tone natural looks. So this was really fun. I honestly was just super bored and got really inspired to do something like more out there because I mean, what I got to lose? I don't even have anywhere to go. I'm sure everybody's hopefully staying at home right now. So this is gonna give me some time to play with makeup, which I'm really excited about. Also, don't mind my hair. Like I said, I don't have anywhere to go, so this is my natural hair. I haven't used heat on it in a few days now, so maybe we'll get some hair growth out of this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe down below before you leave. Let me know what other colors I should be doing for makeup looks because I got really excited doing this and I think it turned out really pretty. Woo! But yeah, let me know what you guys are doing to keep yourselves busy during this quarantine, self-distancing situation that we're going on, that is going on in the world right now. I hope this video brightened up your day, and I'll see you guys next time.